What's up, guys? Godzilla Fan Freaks coming at you today with another figure review. And today we are going to be reviewing the X-Plus YMIR from 20 Million Miles to Earth. Now this is not done by X-Plus, but this was done by the X-Plus American line. And just a very nice box all the way around. YMIR is spelled Y-M-I-R, so you might think it's YMIR, but it's pronounced YMIR. So, but very nice box all the way around. Very nice open window. Of course the sides just kind of just look like a crate. Here are other figures you can collect that were from the line as well, from the Ray Harryhausen films. And of course the back side, and of course the top. There's the good old X-Plus logo. And yeah, and then of course the bottom is pretty much the same as the top. But yep, there's the box all the way around. Very nice box. Now let's get on to the figure itself. Here is the X-Plus YMIR from 20 Million Miles to Earth. And I must say I am blown away since 20 Million Miles to Earth is my favorite movie by from Ray Harryhausen. This was another must-have for me. And this completes pretty much my 20 Million Miles to Earth collection, which is pretty much the movie, the lab table, and the YMIR on the lab table, and then this. So that's pretty much all I need to have for my 20 Million Miles to Earth collection. What more do you need? And this is just a great piece all the way around. Detail and paint job is beautiful. Even though we never saw YMIR in color in the film, I know that it was colorized, but he's pretty much just an all green color. He doesn't have all these other different brownish and beigeish colors. He's pretty much all green. So I kind of like the X-Plus figure, just because, it's kind of mainly green for his backside here and whatnot. And then kind of, just kind of has that brownish beige color for his, front side and, the fins and stuff like that running down his back. But I mean, just very nice detail and paint job all the way around. The face is just amazing. I mean, I just love the sculpt. It just looks amazing. And boy, I'm going to tell you something. I'll tell Rich this. You want a tough tail, man? Even when I got this squishy soft, man, this was a freaking killer. To anyone else who has this figure, you probably know what I'm talking about. But I mean, I had a rough time getting this to go into this tail, even by getting it squishy soft and everything. That was probably the roughest tail I've had to put on, even getting it squishy soft. And I mean, the vinyl was literally, you didn't even have to apply any pressure. That's how squishy I got it. And the tail still wasn't going on. I had to give it almost everything I had. I almost felt like I was going to break it or something. But man, that was one tough, tail to pop in right there. And it ain't going to come out, I can tell you that much right now, and I don't need it to, because he's pretty much just going to be sitting on the shelf. He's never going back in his box. But I mean, great detail all the way around. The skin detail, the fin detail, like I said again, the face is excellent. Try to get him as close as I can there. He is kind of a big figure. Detail along the ankles and the feet are just great. The tail is very nicely curvatured and detailed. Arms, chest, I mean, he's just amazingly well detailed. His mouth even opens and stuff like that. All the teeth are beautifully individually sculpted. A very nice kind of pinkish there in the mouth for his tongue and all that stuff, and the roof of his mouth. Ears are very nicely sculpted. Everything about this figure is just beautiful. X-Plus never disappoints. Even though this is from the American line, it does not disappoint. If you have seen 20 Million Miles to Earth, you can agree with me right here and now that this is just an amazing piece. And, for X-Plus, this does have a lot of articulation, but I mean, of course, they're not used for figures. On this box, it does say 18 plus for the ages. So, I mean, that's what all the X-Pluses need to have on them. They need to be 18 plus because they are not toys. But it's kind of nice that he has a little more articulation. I mean, that way you can pose him in all different kinds of, different poses. I mean, if you want him doing, something like he's looking up into the sky and he's like, oh, something like that. But, I mean, his arms have articulation here at the shoulders, at the elbows. His head does move from side to side. Of course, his mouth opens and closes. He does have a waist joint here. He does have a leg joint here at the hips, and then at the ankles he has the joints on both legs. Those are both the same. And then at the tail he has the seam right here to where you connect it. That'll rotate, and then this one down here will also rotate as well. But it's X-Plus. They're really not made for the articulation. It's kind of nice that this guy has a little more articulation than normal X-Plus. That way you can pose him differently. But I mean, he's going to look beautiful on your shelf either way. Like I said, this was a must-have for me since 20 Million Miles to Earth is my favorite Ray Harryhausen film. And I had to get this guy. I actually nailed him for a good deal. And I'm not going to complain. He is amazing. And that's about all I could say about this one, you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. We are Godzilla Fan Freaks. This is the X-Plus YMIR. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And we will see you guys in the next video review. Thank you for watching.